everyone, my name is Chelsea and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing June's TBR to be rolled. So I'm just going to start with, I failed May's TBR. So we picked out 5 books. I'm not even going to hold them here. 4 of them were physical books. 1 of them was an ebook that was like 60 something pages, and that one ebook that was 60 something pages is the only one I have read this month. I've read half of a book that I have reread before that was supposed to lead me into the 3rd book in a series, which is one of the ones that you guys picked for my poll pick. It's not happening. I feel like my pregnancy brain, the end of pregnancy, you know, going into newborn stuff is just happening earlier than I expected. So the only reading, like literally the only reading that I have done this month has been ebooks, and that includes both normal books and novellas, short stories, graphic novels, that kind of stuff, but everything has been on an e-reader. So I was going to originally start this in July, where I did an exclusively ebook TBR, because by then I will have a baby. But I think we're also going to do it for June as well. So we will do our rolls and everything like normal. However, if we get any sort of like card prompts that say I have to read a physical book or anything like that, we're gonna skip it and get another one, because I am only going to be reading ebooks, or at least only planning on reading ebooks for the next couple months. So yes, June is going to be an exclusively ebook TBR. As a run through with our colors again, red is new because I did mention last month that we're going from an exclusively Presley pick to cards that then include other things like a husband pick or a friend pick or a viewer pick. And because we are doing ebooks exclusively, I do have a TBR video of like every single ebook on my TBR that people have been leaving comments on. So if we do get a red and it has a viewer pick on it, that's the video I will be using. We also then have orange, which is for my TBR bucket. I have physical and ebooks in there, so obviously if we get this, I will pick out until we get an ebook. Yellow is for prompts that like our format of book, that kind of thing. So like there is a possibility of getting a physical card. That one we would skip. Otherwise, it also does have genres like horror, romance, that kind of stuff. So those will be a little easier to pick. And then we also have green. These are challenge cards. I don't think any of the challenges are exclusive to physical versus ebook, so this should be good as well. Blue is poll pick, just like always. So I would be picking ebooks to poll if this comes up. And then purple is the wild card. If purple comes up, I get to pick any other color to do. So yeah, that's going to be it. We are going to go out and roll the dice and see what colors we get this month. Ready? Okay, roll number 1. What is it? Purple. Okay, so our first roll was purple, which means I get to pick any other color for us to do. I think...
Red.
You want red?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna go with red.
Camera.
Okay, show camera. Good job. So apparently we're going with red. So here's the cards that I have. I'm going to shuffle red. I'm gonna shuffle them a little bit.
Baby,
and then we will let him pick.
Cards.
Yes, just a second. Mommy gotta shuffle first.
Pick one.
We will pick one. We will. Okay, let me just sort of place them like this. So we have the red cards. Presley almost always picks from the top or the bottom of the stack. So which card? The one on top. It's a Presley pick. Show the camera.
Red card.
A red card. Okay. So normally I would let him pick from stuff that's behind me because those are my physical books. That's the easiest for him to do. I'm not planning on reading any physical books in June. So I'm going to, I guess, pull up my Kindle app, because this way we can just look at the pictures of the covers and maybe he'll pick one that way. Well, we're not going to pick a green yet. So I'm going to just sort of let him look at these ones. Some of the ones that I have near the top I've already read, so obviously we're not gonna do that. So yeah, actually I think a couple of these are ones that my sister has just downloaded because they're definitely not things that I have downloaded, and they're not ones that I'm going to use, so I will eventually get those off of my Kindle. But for now, okay, Presley, can you pick a book for me? One of here. Pick a picture. What kind of picture?
This one.
That one? Okay, so he picked The Grimrose Girls by Laura Pohl. So this is a book that I actually have off of NetGalley, so it actually was not in my TBR video. I'm a little bit late with it. It came out near the end of last year when my first reading slump hit for being pregnant. I was in my first trimester, my brain did not want to work, and I did not read hardly anything around then, and so it is definitely something I wanted to get to, and I just was not able to do it. So that's actually a pretty good choice because it'll be forcing me to read a NetGalley book that I have not read yet. It is YA, and I do believe this one is like sort of a take on fairy tale stuff, but it's darker. And when I say darker, I mean darker than like Disney, because obviously the original fairy tales can be sort of dark. I don't know much else about it, but it was one that I was very excited for, so yeah. Okay, ready? Roll number 2. Ah! Oh, what is it?
Yellow.
Yellow. Okay.
This color. Yellow.
This color yellow. Okay. Okay, roll number 2 was yellow, which means we get to pick a yellow card.
Yellow tie.
Yeah, you want to do yellow card? Okay, get rid of the greens and the reds for now. Mommy's going to shuffle the yellows.
Pick one.
And then you'll get to pick one. Yes, that's
Pick one.
yes, we're gonna pick one. And like I said, this one does have the option for like a physical book. We're not gonna do that. Oh, come over here. Out of the way of the camera. Okay, so they're shuffled enough. Let me sort of fan them out. But again, like I said, he usually picks top or bottom. Let's see.
Pick one.
He's already ready.
Pick one.
Okay, lots of cards. Pick one.
So many ties.
So many cards, but which one are you gonna pick?
This one.
Okay, this one. Got it?
So camera.
Yep, show the camera. It is a contemporary. Good job, dude. Thank you. Okay, so that means I need to pick a contemporary from my Kindle, and I think what I'm going to go with is one of the Mariana Zapata books that I have on my Kindle. I think I have 3 current titles on there. I have Lingus, Hands Down, and From Lukov with Love. If I am correct in what I'm remembering, I'm pretty sure I had From Lukov with Love on my 22 books to read in 2022, and I don't know if I've actually completed any of those yet this year so far because I have not been checking. So that's going to be a contemporary romance, slow burn romance, because Mariana Zapata is like the queen of that. It is going to be a longer book, but I usually feel like I can go through Mariana Zapata books pretty quickly, and it is an ebook, so that I think will be perfect. So that's what we're going to do. I think I'm going to actually say From Lukov with Love by Mariana Zapata for our contemporary option. Roll number 3. What color?
Purple.
Purple. Then roll number 3 was purple again, which means we get to pick any other color. And since Presley has been really wanting to do a green card, that's what we're gonna do. That was actually going to be my first choice earlier when he picked red. So we're gonna do green. Okay, again, we're gonna shuffle a little bit before we give him the choice to pick. I have no idea what order these are in anyway, because they always get shuffled when I do these. Green, you're right. But just in case, because like I said, he always picks from the top or the bottom.
Pick one.
We are gonna pick one. Let me fan them out a little bit just in case you change your mind.
So many cards.
So many cards. Okay, so here's our green cards. Which one are you going to pick? Gotta pick one. Pick one.
baby hold it?
You can hold them all after you pick one. Pick one first. You want to hold them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Try and fan them out again. Okay, you need to pick one card for me first. Can you pick one card? Hey, hey, look at me. Look at me. One card. One card. Pick one. The one on top again?
Yeah.
Okay. That one?
Yeah.
Okay, can you show the camera? Oh, he was trying to match it to the ball. Lowest rated. Okay. If you guys could see him, he literally has this like this. He's like matching the colors. So what this means is I'm going to then go to my Goodreads, and since we're doing ebooks, go to my ebook shelf. Green, you're right. And I'm gonna pick from the lowest rated. And when I say from the lowest rated, show the camera. You can show them. Lowest rated. Good job. Okay, come back over here. When I say pick from the lowest rated, I'm gonna go to what is lowest rated, but then I'm gonna pick like from like the top 5, or I guess the lowest 5 of the ones that are lowest rated. Looks like we have quite a few of the like comics or graphic novel things that I received in Humble Bundles, which does make sense to me just because a lot of the times when we get these, some of them are really, really, really good, and then some of them are sort of mediocre or not very many people have read yet, so there's not very many ratings. So of the ones we have here, the lowest rated one is 86 Volts, The Dead Girl by Michael Avon Oeming. It only has 21 ratings total, but the average star rating is 2.14, so definitely low down there, but I don't think it's a very long read. The next one is one of the Rat Queens volumes, but it is volume 8 and I'm not there yet, so we're gonna skip that one. The next lowest rated one is The Lost City of Heraculaon by Bruce Livingstone. It only has 43 ratings total and an average rating of 2.88, so these are like lower than 3 stars. Then we also have The After Realm. Technically issues 2 and 3 are next. After Realm issue 1 is a little bit higher on the list, but only slightly. These also only have like between 10 and 20 ratings each, and the average is like a 3-star. Issue 1 is like 3.14, issue 2 is 2.93, and issue 3 is 3 stars exactly. And then we also have Heartbeat by Maria Lovett, 195 ratings, so it is higher, with a 3.07 average. And then the last one that we're going to consider is ID by Emma Rios, which has over 500 ratings, but is an average of 3.09. So, it looks like I'm going to be reading a comic or graphic novel for this prompt, which is fine. I think the one I'm going to say is Heartbeat, because I think I've had that one the longest out of all these ones, although that one actually I think came in a Humble Bundle with also The Lost City of Heraculaon, so those are the two I've had the longest, but I think I'm going to go with Heartbeat. I don't fully remember what this one is about. Eva, a high school outcast, finds herself witness to a horrible secret. The most popular boy in school enjoys the taste of blood and will kill to get his hands on it. Okay, interesting. So it looks like it's going to be like a contemporary high school thing, maybe vampires? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go with Heartbeat though, because I'm intrigued. Okay, ready? Roll number 4. What color? Blue. Roll number 4 was blue, which means we're going to do a poll pick. Poll pick I definitely want to do is some more Humble Bundle books. I think we're going to go with a manga choice, so I'll give you guys like three choices of different mangas that I want to start that I received in a Humble Bundle, and that way I know it's an easy read, but also I haven't been reading as much manga as I really wanted to. The first option we have here is A Condition Called Love by Megumi Morino. This is one that I wanted to read the first one. Like I said, I wanted to read it on Goodreads a little while ago. Like I had heard of it before I got the Humble Bundle. It looks like it's going to be a cute sort of romantic shoujo manga. And basically it follows a girl who looks like she's sort of indifferent to love when one of the boys at her school has a messy breakup and she offers to share her umbrella with him, and then maybe he catches feelings. I don't know, but it sounds really adorable. The next one I'm interested in is Blue Period Volume 1 by Tsubasa Yamaguchi. I don't know too much about this one either, except for it's going to be dealing with like art. Obviously I think you can tell by the cover. I've heard some good things from friends online about this, and so yeah, I think that's the next one I would like to offer you guys to choose. And then the last one I have here is Witch Hat Atelier Volume 1 by Kamome Shirahama. This one is going to be more of a fantastical world. There is magic. I don't think our main character has magic, and I'm very interested in this one as well because, again, people have been reading it and loving it. So those will be the 3 options for the poll pick. I will have the poll up the same time this video goes up on both Instagram and Twitter, and so yeah, peekaboo. Okay, roll number 5. Woo! What color? Blue! And then our final roll was also a blue. So another poll pick. I'm very surprised that we did not get any red today at all. And when I say today at all, I mean for these rolls, but also Presley wanted to play a little bit more with the ball, and we did multiple more rolls. No reds whatsoever. Okay, and so for this one, I think I'm gonna go with some of the oldest books I have on my Kindle. I'm not entirely sure if they are the oldest, but they are the ones that I have added as the oldest on Goodreads. So I think, again, I'm gonna pick 3 of some of my oldest books on here. So the first one I have is Blind Man's Wolf by Amelia Faulkner. This is the first book in a series. I do believe what it is male-male romance, and there are werewolves, so it's gonna be paranormal romance, and one of the characters, I believe, is actually blind. So we have a physical disability as well. Then I also have Split by J.B. Salisbury. This is also a romance. I believe it's more contemporary, potentially dark and twisty romance. I don't know much about it. I downloaded this onto my Kindle years ago, like when I first started using ebooks, and I had never really heard anybody talk about it, and then like a year or 2 after that I started seeing it in a bookstore, like the bookstore I used to work at. So I do believe it is quite popular. It has an average rating of 4.13 stars, so promising. And then the last one I have here is The Alchemists of Loom by Elise Kova. I've read other books by Elise Kova that I have really enjoyed, but I have not read this one. This is the first in a series that I believe is more adult. I don't think this is a YA series, and it is going to be fantasy. I don't know much more than that. I'm curious if it's going to have some sort of magical elemental magic, because a lot of her series sort of do, but those ones also might be interconnected, and I don't think this one is. But those are the 3 options. Again, the poll pick will go up the same time that I post this video, and I will give you guys like 24 hours to do it because that's how long Instagram gives us, and that's going to be it. So an entire month of just ebooks, and yeah, hopefully I will do better with this TBR than I did in May, because I completely failed May. And that is everything for this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up to let me know. Subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more videos. I usually have videos up Tuesdays and Thursdays, but because I'm getting to the end of my pregnancy and going to have a newborn soon, I'm only going to be posting 1 video a week on Thursdays, so keep an eye out for that, and I will see you guys then. Bye!